Ahoy, crypto pirates and hexicans. How the hell are you? Welcome to your FN Hangout. I'm the captain, your captain, RG3, captain of this dirty crypto ship. Welcome all. Appreciate all of you showing up here. Let's say hello to who's in the chat. We got a special show tonight. We're going to have the announcement of our USA tour, the kind of the Pulse DeFi live tour carrying on, and going to be kicking that off tonight, showing you guys the website and all that good stuff. As soon as I get the whole crew in here, we're waiting on everybody to wash their hands and go to the bathroom and all that stuff. Let me say hello to the chat room. One Hexy Mofo is the first one in. Yo, what's up, Hexkins? What's up? What's up? Thomas Turner, hit it, fool. Cheers, fam. Yeah, what's up? Side effects. What's good with you, man? Oh, Tony, welcome, welcome. We don't need price charts tonight. It's looking dumpy. We'll keep it off. No use of rubbing it in. What's up, T-Bird? Fluffy slippers at the ready. I got a pair of fluffy slippers out there that I've been wearing in and out. We've got some stuff going on here at the house, so I've been having to go in and out night and stuff with fluffy slippers, but I got a pair too. Sandy Beach, my lady, welcome. And we've got a Kool-Aid in the house. What's up, Kool-Aid? Ocean Breeze, welcome to you. DJ Dougie, let's effing go. Yes, in the effing hangout. T-Bird, what's up? You got ice cubes? Well, go get loaded up. You got to get ready for this one. This is going to be a good one. Excellent choice. Hello to you and all the fellow Hexicans also. Who else we got in here? Kool-Aid in there spamming up the chat. Blah, 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 blah. Torin, what's up, dude? Crypto Millionaires. Corey Gary, what's up? What's up with you? Good evening. Come get me, aliens. Shout out to all my fellow crypto nerds who are here rather than partying on a Friday night. Yes, I have concerns for some of you youngins that shouldn't even be in here. My older folks, that's fine because it's about time for bed anyway. Crypto Compassion, what's happening? Welcome. Robert Kelleher. Oh, kidding me, this is a party. It is a party, right? It is. It's been a party for 3 years. We've had Friday night parties here. Jay Money, what's up? Good talking to you today, bud. CZ, what is up, my lady? She's here also. One of the queens of Hex Crypto. Who else is in here? DB Cooper, Hex Glenn on a Friday night. 43 OG all the way from the land of the Aussie. Welcome. Elliot, flaming hot. Russ, what's up, dude? Look at everybody. Child, yo, he's in. Thos, we can chat a little later. Yes, I got your message. Let's see. Dorsey, what's up, Dorsey? Oh boy, look at keeping it clean right off the bat. Keeping it clean. Let's see who else. Doug's in here. Excellent choice. The music has me looking forward to WOA this year. Yeah, I got a chance to talk to our guy Westcott. Freaking, he's killing it out there. It's funny as hell, man, and talented. Love it. Crispy, Drix, what's going on? T Gray, long swim, but you made it. Oh, you made it, huh? Okay. Look at all the cryptopians in here. All of the hexicans. Dorman, yes, he's in Pakistan. And we've got Black Hexican in here. She should be in the green room waiting. So what's up, everybody? What's good? How's it going? Well, we can get started here by talking about what this tour is going to, well, we'll get into details with the team, but what we're trying to accomplish here is to get out in front of your peeps, get out in front of you, of course, break bread with Hexicans. So we'll have a little meet and greet in the beginning, little cocktail social, whatever, hang out for a little bit, get to know each other, introduce ourselves and you to your peeps and do a little networking, get to know one another. And then we'll get right into it. do about an hour and a half of crypto talking. Maybe have some special guests from the Hex ecosystem, DeFi space, people building on Hex might be joining us, and getting a little stage time and speaking to you. And then we'll have another hour of hanging out for the VIPs, for people who I think we're gonna have two different ticket prices. We'll have general admission and VIPs, and then afterwards hang out and have a little dinner with us in a little more intimate setting, if you know what I mean. And then we'll go on to the next city, myself and SJ and the rest of the crew, whoever is going to handle it with us. And then of course we're going to have Hexicans local in the area helping out. If you want to volunteer, get a hold of Black Hexican. She's on the Twitters, and if you want to volunteer to help in your town, you'll see the schedule come out today. We're adding some extra dates. I'm limited to one location a month. Maybe I'll snatch a couple of them here and there, get maybe two, but for now it looks like I'll be for sure hitting one a month, and then maybe a couple. Swearworks, what's up, dude? Is the tour schedule out? It's going to be out right now. We're going to start putting it out now. Now, some of the dates aren't completely dialed in, but I think we have the dates. They're tentative based on venue location and whatnot. So we're still working through that. We've got the first couple ready to go. And so that's inked. And then we'll get the rest of them out there and get the exact dates on those. So right now they're kind of TBD until we get the venues dialed in. But pretty much they're close. Let's see. Thoughts said I tried to get Philly scheduled, but they nah, the birthplace of America is, what a shame. Come on, man. That's not how it is. That is not how it is. Not at all. Not at all. There was a lot of planning that went into what has been done here. A lot of mistakes and things that have been done in the last tours. So we're just trying to dial everything in, get to the cities where we know we're making a big draw, and support the Hexicans there. But some of you guys can travel a little bit. Come on, man. I'm going to travel the whole damn country. Some of you can travel a few hours and go meet us somewhere, right? We're going to be all over the place. And so shit, man, if I can get on a plane every month or a couple of times, you guys can get in your cars and drive a little bit, right? Come on. I know you're just busting our chops. That's all right. So I guess we had a little bit of news on the chain today. If you noticed in the Twitter spaces, you can now test some of the stable coins like TDI. There's bridging available, so you can go in and play with that if you haven't figured it out yet. Skill you'll want to learn how to bridge your cryptos and your stable coins over to the network. So you might want to go play with that if you haven't yet. We are now in testnet v4. Some of you need to just chill. I know some of you guys got your panties ruffled. I heard stories and gotten some phone calls and some DMs, but look, he had to do a system state fix. They found something that they needed to update. So because the whole system state hadn't come down, then rename v4. So no big deal. It's already done. It's over with. It's happened. So if you were still in v3, it wouldn't matter. They're just calling it v4 now. And they did their little fix. So yes. So Cryptic Life, I haven't played with the bridge. I'll wait for the real deal on that one. Yeah, that's been my philosophy the whole time is if you're new and you haven't done a bridging episode, if you haven't played that game yet, if you didn't mess with the Matic network or any of those kinds of things, then you might want to go in there and kind of learn it. It is testnet. You can make mistakes and not lose anything. So good for you if you haven't done those kinds of things. If you have and you know what to do, and just sit back and wait. There's no reason to rush into this stuff. Like we've spent hours and hours and hours of time talking the technicals of things that don't exist now, of things that aren't coming out now, of things that have been improved on or changed. So getting into every little detail has been like, I just won't do it because I don't want to deal with things changing and then having to learn something else. It's like, come on, it's a fucking chain. That's it. It's a chain for Hex to run on. That's it. That's it. Nothing big and exciting to worry about. And then you're going to have a DEX. We all know what DEXs are. We've used DEXs. This one's going to be more dynamic. It's going to have some really cool features, but it's not a big deal. Don't need to have hours and hours and hours of research and streams about all of this stuff. Just wait. It's about to happen. It's about to happen, and then you can start doing things. Yes. So anxious for mainnet. Still going to need to hold for a couple of years. CZ's right. I mean, you plan on cashing out on a 2x, a 10x, a 50x? Really? Like when you got a 50 to 200x, coming, 250x coming maybe on this thing. I mean, chains usually do pretty good. So you're going to end up waiting anyway. I mean, unless you've gotten yourself into your situation and you got to cash out a little bit because you over leverage yourself and you're hurting. Your butt's fried right now. Your girlfriend's gone or your wife's going to leave you because you spent all the money on that damn crypto shit. I hope that's not you. I really do. I really hope that's not you. Yeah, I hope that's not you. I didn't mean to make fun of you, but you shouldn't have ought to done that. You should have left that little fella alone. Not good. Not good at all. So, in all actuality, all of the galaxy brain motherfuckers out there, the captain was right. Captain's always been right. Hex is the GOAT. Chill, relax. Don't need to worry about anything. It's all going to be good. Just dollar cost yourself in like you were before. Wait for the chain to show up. If you didn't sack, then hopefully you got a little bag of something sitting on the side if you want a little bit of that PulseChain. I'm sure there's going to be a dip. But of course it'll probably start running and people FOMO in and make it run even harder and it'll go damn crazy. But and then it'll dip. Then it'll dip for sure. Because you see this thing run to 3, 5, 10x. Motherfuckers are gonna be cashing out. You can guarantee that. And then there's going to be issues with liquidity. So it's just going to get real exciting. So probably sitting back and doing nothing is the better thing to do versus trying to get in the mess. Because don't forget, liquidity is going to get pulled off of the DEXs. And that's going to shoot the price weird because if somebody sells, it's going to sell into oblivion. So it's just going to be a shit show, an absolute shit show. So because of people panicking and doing stupid shit and whales playing silly whales games. So best thing to do is stay out of that fucking circus. Yeah, not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm freaking sitting this one out. I'm gonna watch all you guys act like fools, and I'm just gonna chill, hold on to my shit, stay with the plan. I'm up staking ladders and everything else. Not gonna worry about playing in this pool, in this cesspool. All right, you like that full moon dip? Yeah, full moon dip. Is this everybody? We got everybody here? Well, I think SJ's running a little bit later, so maybe she'll show up. So for now, I'm going to pull everybody up. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the DeFi, the Captain's DeFi Live Tour team. First of all, the lovely Black Hexican herself, just freaking a stud. The boss. She's actually the boss. So let me do this real quick. Let me go. She's the boss. She's and this right here, everybody knows is Bullish Ox, and he's the man. So I'm gonna put him right up here, and I'm gonna sit down here in the bottom because these two are the ones that are doing all the work, getting everything ready, and making sure that my dumb ass is gonna be where I'm supposed to be on the right days and the right times, right?
Absolutely, Cap.
So what's going on, guys?
everyone?
Oh, happy FN Hangout, and thanks for coming. And you guys have been working hard too.
Yeah.
Still working.
Happy to be here. Excited for this announcement. Like you said, we've been putting in the work, all of us. Everybody has their role. Bullish has created an amazing website. I put together a schedule that I hope that everybody will be happy with, filled with both seminar events and meetups. And then SJ is holding it down. She will be the one on the road full time, driving a wrapped vehicle around this country. So we're firing on all cylinders.
Right on. So where do we have the website loaded up here, the URL? Or are we giving that out now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, let's do it.
So
drum roll. It's loaded up there, so you can pull it up if you want. I'll drop.
Here it is.
I will drop the URL in the chat. But do you highlight it?
Easiest URL ever. PulseChainTour.com.
PulseChainTour.com.
Than that.
Yes. So it is the Captain RG3's PulseChain live tour. That's cool. Very nice. Very nice. So we are calling it the PulseChain live tour. We're going to be talking about True DeFi, which is the PulseChain, and Hex crypto. We're going to also be bringing special guests from the community in that are actually building on PulseChain, building on Hex, using the Hex ecosystem and T-shares to build other products. So we're going to be showcasing them on the tour. So they'll be there. They'll have booths for you to talk to them. The stage presentation is going to be very Hex-centric, very Richard Hart product-centric. And we'll talk about crypto. We'll talk about the emergence of crypto and what's wrong with fiat and why crypto is a better solution. Then we'll talk about, the Bitcoin and its position. We'll talk about Ethereum and its position, and then talk about the new emergence of True DeFi, which is the Hex ecosystem and Richard Hart's products. So we'll go into that, and then breakout sessions afterwards at people's booths, and then of course, like I said, the VIP dinner and hanging out. So that's how it's gonna go. So if your peeps are out there and they want to come spend a couple hours with some Hexicans and learn about DeFi, learn about Richard Hart ecosystem, and just shake some hands, kiss some babies, that whole thing, then this is going to be for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to go over some of the packages or some of the things that are going on?
Yeah, I think first up is the cities. Just to differentiate the type of events that we're doing, we have one type of event that's considered seminar. They are 4-hour events where the first hour is a private meet and greet with our speakers and some of the projects that will be involved. Then we go into the 2-hour seminar, and then the final hour, you can hang back and talk to the projects again, or you could head down to the happy hour. So that is what you see for seminar. There are 7 of these events in the major cities. So the first one is that Dublin's not a major city. We consider this our NorCal event because Dublin is like right in the center of all of your major cities, right? So your Sacramento, your San Francisco, your Oakland, everybody can come to this, one spot and do the NorCal event. Then we have Seattle, we have Chicago, we have Charlotte, Miami, and Austin. Did I miss one? Was that 6 or 7?
New York.
New York. I missed New York. How could I miss New York? Bullish.
Yeah.
So those are our
Brooklyn.
7.
Brooklyn in the house.
Those are our 7 seminar events. And then we'll have, and Captain will be at all of these events, leading these presentations. But then we also have meetup events because, like we said, SJ will be driving this van around the entire United States. So we didn't want to waste this opportunity. I think SJ's here. Yay. Hello,
hey.
lady.
Hello, everyone.
I was just talking about you.
I just heard that. Good time.
Definitely add her to the top. Move me down. She deserves to be at the top.
We didn't want to waste this time on the road. So me and SJ decided that even though Cap can't be there, we will host several other meetup events at essentially the halfway point between the seminar events. Some of those cities include Portland, Denver, Nashville, Atlanta, Dallas, and Phoenix. And then we'll end the tour, just like we'll begin the tour. We begin the tour with the Hex cruise, and we will end the tour with the PulseChain cruise. So we have a very full schedule here.
Very full.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I go from going on 0 cruises to 2 in a year, right off the bat.
Yes. SJ, anything you want to add about the meetups or about your travels in the van?
Well, just that it's going to be a great time. It's going to be so excellent. Just having driven from up north down to Texas, when I got the bus originally, I happened to announce that I was going to be around, and I kind of got to have little quasi Hexican meetups along the way. And I'm telling y'all, anytime we get together, it's a party. Like, it's great. And I don't mean that in just that, we're just hanging out and having a good time, like socially, but it's such an uplifting experience to get to meet other people in the community, to get to see everyone face to face, to get to interact with everybody. So absolutely, the closest one you can come to, please come out to one of these events. It's so worth it, 100%.
Yeah. And so Bullish just passed it. So we should probably talk about that digital ticket, and then we can talk about the tickets for the actual event. The digital ticket, we realized that, everybody, especially our international brothers and sisters, won't be able to come to all the events, or maybe not even one of the events. So we wanted to be able to give people access to these events, even if you can't be there in person. You can purchase this digital pass, and that will give you all-inclusive access, almost like you're there. So we'll be doing some live streams of our keynotes, some live streams of our meetup events, some interviews with some of the people that will be there. You'll get to see some like behind the scenes type stuff, some special footage that SJ will be creating while she's traveling the country in this awesome van. So if you want to support the tour and what we're doing, but you know that you can't be there physically, I encourage you to purchase one of these all access digital passes, because we're going to flood you with tons of content that you can't get anywhere else.
I like that. I like that digital pass. That's going to be good. And that's for all of our folks across the pond. You guys can get a digital pass and still be participating.
Yeah. And then Bullish, if we can go maybe into one of the events, we can look at the different ticket types for the seminars. Yeah, perfect. So we offer multiple types of tickets. First and foremost, we want to recognize both our college students, our young people, and get them more involved. And then also our senior citizens who, are a little worried of this crypto space. So we offer a little discount for both students and seniors. The ticket is just $25, and it does include a free gift and 4 hours of event. So I think that's a excellent buy. But if you want to be involved a little bit more at a little higher of a tier, we offer 2 different types of tickets, a premium ticket and then also a VIP ticket. The premium includes access to our early admission VIP meet and greet. And then you'll also have reserved workshop seating. You'll get a free gift, of course, and then you'll also get a drink ticket for the happy hour that follows the event. With the VIP ticket, our biggest package, you'll get the early admission to the VIP meet and greet. You'll have the reserved seating. Instead of just a free gift, you're going to actually have a limited edition swag bag that will have some. I mean, if you have been to any event that I've been involved in, you know we do some serious premium merch. So you won't want to miss that limited edition swag bag. You also get access to a 30-minute one-on-one crypto consultation with one of our experts that you can use in about 3 months' time. You'll have 2 drink tickets to the happy hour. And then the biggest thing is that you'll get an invite to the dinner that follows the seminar that evening. That same evening, there's a private dinner, and then you'll have access to that as well. And that includes your food costs and all that.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the outline of the tickets. I guess we can go through, if you are a project, if you are building on PulseChain and you want to get involved with the event, then you can do that by becoming a sponsor. And then we can go over to that page and see all the different options you have. Even if you're not a project, maybe you're just a philanthropist by nature and you want to support the tour in a bigger way, then you can get the, scroll down a little so I can read it. Uh-oh, did we lose?
Scroll down, Bullish. There you
yes. The first package is to sponsor a set of tickets for a student group. Either you yourself can dictate who those students are and give those tickets out, or you can entrust it in us and we will contact a local college or university to be able to try and get some of their, a lot of these schools have like blockchain groups and different things like that. So we would outreach to them and invite them to the event to no cost to them because you have decided to sponsor them. So we have a student sponsorship package. The next is to be a swag bag sponsor. Let's say you're, a project like Mintra or somebody and you want your branded merch to be at the event. Then you can do a single city sponsorship, or you can do a full tour sponsorship where your product is at every single event. So those are the 2 swag bag options, the single city or full tour. After that, we have where the happy hour sponsor. Like I said, at every seminar event, at the end of the event, there is a happy hour and you have the opportunity to have that branded in your product. So you would have exclusive branding. All of the promotion that we did leading up to that event would all be branded in your product. So that's the happy hour sponsor. And then if you want to attend the events and have a table set up where you can be there to answer questions about what it is that you do, you can either sign up as a single city vendor or you can do multiple cities. So we have a single city, a 2-city package, or the full 7-city package. And that's what you see here that he's scrolling through. And you can go to the website and see what all that package includes, banners and different things like that. And then the very last sponsorship package is our Big Daddy, is the marquee title sponsor. And this gives you naming ability for one of the tour stops. So as you see, it is called Captain RG3's PulseChain Live Tour, and then it would say Captain RG3's Live Tour, sponsored by whoever that is that wants to take on a title role. In addition, you can have your vendor table at all the events. And something I think is really cool is you can also have your logo on our tour van that SJ will be driving across this beautiful country of ours. It also includes tickets to the event and a lot of other little caveats that you can go to the website and read.
Perks and merch, baby. Lots of good perks.
Absolutely.
So here's what's good about the sponsorship program. So we're going to be tapping into a lot of affiliates with Hexicans. So people that are just learning, just getting themselves acclimated, maybe just getting off the fence or whatever, and they're going to be exposed to your DeFi products. So you're going to have people there that are trying to learn, that are like going to be like sponges. So really good place to start networking and getting in front of people. These events bring out some of the best when actually people go in person to see these things. Everybody can get online and watch a 2D video. But when somebody's interested enough to show up to one of these events and pay to get in, you've got people that are on a different level that really are interested in what it is that we're doing, what we're saying, and they want to get involved and they want to get in front of you and they want to see what's going on. So a lot of these people that I've met in person are fairly wealthy individuals that actually want to invest in these products, invest in DeFi and understand it. So it would behoove of some of you out there, some of your projects that are on the Richard Hart ecosystem train and getting ready to launch on Pulse. Get out there with us and come help us speak DeFi, to the country. So good stuff here. Good stuff going to happen. Does anybody have any questions out there yet in the chat room?
Let's see. What do we have here? Aside from Briz being cheap, let's see.
What is Briz out there saying? He wants $5 tickets?
Nah, he wants someone to sponsor him.
Okay. I'll sponsor you for one stop, Briz. Just because.
Briz don't need anybody sponsoring him. Just go cash in one of those Bitcoins and you can go travel and get on over to the event. Maybe 2 Bitcoins and then you can come see us.
So cool. Kool-Aid had a question if I was going to show my face. No, if you want to see my face, you're going to have to see me in person.
Yeah, you got to go visit him in person.
At the PulseChain live tour.
Yeah, go to the Brooklyn event. He'll be there for sure.
I might show up at another city. You never know. Like if you guys get active and you guys start purchasing tickets, I just might be needed at these events. So, you never know. I might just show up.
Right.
Yeah. I know CZ requested your presence in Texas. So I'm going to see what I can do to make that happen.
Texas is a good time.
Is there any way to hands?
Is there any way to help hands-on at local event near me? Robert, well, where you're at. If you're close to one of our events, of course, get a hold of the ladies here because SJ will be out there. She's definitely the one that's going to be needing the help. And Kaylin here can tell you what's going down and set you up to come, meet with us, either help with the door, help with, there's all kinds of things that we can do.
Actually, now that I think about it, we're adding something to the chat. So if anyone has questions, wants to volunteer or help out, please follow the link that I just posted.
Yes. Join the
Not at me. PulseChain Tour. That's the Telegram group. For anyone who's gonna attend, miss connections, maybe you never know, but just jump in there and and just start joining the group. We're gonna start stirring up the conversation, releasing information there for anyone who's attending, and for anyone who purchased tickets. We'll be communicating via email as well, giving out updates and stuff like that. So just stay tuned. Join the Telegram group. That's where we'll be posting like most of the official updates first.
Yep. There they are. The people are starting to come. Thank you, CZ, for the $49.99. We're excited to do this tour too. And she said she'll sponsor you, Briss. Don't sponsor him. Do not sponsor him.
Just to follow up on how you can help. If you go to the website, you'll see that the dates are pretty much set. It's a possibility that, something can change. Not likely. These are likely the dates. The only way it would change is if for some reason we couldn't get the venue that we wanted or something like that. So the dates are pretty much set. But what's not set is the venues. You'll notice on the website that the venue for our first event in Dublin, California is set. You'll see it there. The information's already on the website. But as we, continue on through the rest of the tour, we would love to have you guys' support or recommendations. Maybe you used to work at a hotel, or you have access to, a venue that can hold 100+ people. That would be a huge resource and a huge help to us in these early planning stages. A lot of our meetups will be at more so like restaurants, happy hour venues, maybe some sporting events, some things like that. So if you have connections or resources in that sense, then reach out to us and let us know, how it is that you can assist. If you're more of a person that's like, I'm just man labor, I just want to help that. Well, hey, chairs can be moved and tables can be set up. So just reach out to us, let us know what city we have your support in. And then that way, as we're getting closer to that city, we'll reach out to you and say, hey, we're arriving a couple days early, or, we could use your help with bringing this or whatever it is. So there is no support that is too small. Just get involved in that Telegram group and message myself or SJ with your support. I would not message Captain, although he will send you to us. I would just go ahead and message us. This is a busy man.
You sound like my wife.
I'm just saying. I started working with you, and you guys have given me access to your calendar. I know you are a busy man.
My calendar is a mess.
Right? It's not because he doesn't want to, get back to you or anything. It just sometimes can slide through the cracks. So,
it's funny. My calendar literally changes like hour to hour too. So I'm she's trying to catch up to my schedule, and I'm like changing things in the middle of it. And she's like, I just saw that time was available. Now it's not. And you just put something else in there. I'm like, I know, that's the way it kind of happens. So yeah, it gets busy.
Oh, another super chat.
Look at that super chat. Thank you. Russ, $36.99. I'm sad you're not near me, but here's some beer money. Pulse Hex. Thanks for the beer money. That put the $36.99 into the captain's near beer fund. So just to let everybody know, when we do have the social, I'm not insulting you. You have to get you can't buy me drinks. The captain doesn't drink because he's allergic. He breaks out in handcuffs when he drinks, so he can't do that. So what I do is I'll drink a fake one every now and then, a Heineken Zero or a near beer. I do still like the taste of a beer, and the taste of a pizza.
Let me find out. Cap does old duels.
I got to do the old duels. Yeah. I don't like the old duels. It kind of because there's some really good stuff out now. Like you go to Portland, you go to Seattle, Washington. Those guys have like IPA, non-alcoholic, everything. They got everything out there. Wheat beer, you name it. They've got some really good stuff now. Fake beers are good now.
Yeah, mocktails are so in.
Oh, mocktails! I forgot about those.
Oh, yeah, those are big. Here in New York, they have like dedicated bars just for that.
Really?
Yeah, like no alcohol served. I was like,
do they taste like a good cognac?
It's like a bunch of juice to me.
Or a Jack. Oh man, see if they make it taste like a shot, then maybe it'd be worth it. But anyway, I digress. Never mind.
So I want to answer the question somebody asked about, is the Hex Cruise sold out? For the purposes of our website here, we did just put sold out because the pricing is much higher. We are only 2 weeks away from this cruise. So it's not the same pricing that a lot of us got. Last time I checked the inventory, there was less than 10 rooms available on the whole ship. The cheapest one being about $2,000 for 2 people. So if you are interested in last minute hopping on this cruise with us, you can go ahead and contact me. But just be aware that the pricing is a bit higher since the boat is nearly sold out.
That ship's a sailing.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
My whole family is going to be there. Like legit, my whole family. brothers, grandparents, like everybody.
Nice. It'll just
Nice.
gonna be me, Mama, and the RG4. He'll be there. He will be there, tearing it up. And he met a lot of you in the hot tub at in San Diego meetup. So
Yeah, that was a
he's
good
ready
time.
to meet. He's ready to meet the Hexicans again. He said.
Nice.
Yeah. He fit right in, the only kid,
Mhm.
just living his best life.
That's right.
that jacuzzi was full of debauchery, and there was my 6-year-old sitting right in the middle of it. I was like, oh boy.
Hey, gotta learn something.
This is going to be his life now on
Yeah.
cruises with Hexicans.
They gotta learn someday.
Well, yeah. Well, my kids, yeah.
I think my father gave me my first beer when I was like 7 years old. Like, it was at
Oh,
a
boy.
family event party. Everyone was like drunk, and I come out. He's like, "Here, sit on my lap. Take this beer." And I'm like, "No, I don't want it." He's like, "Drink the beer right now." And I was like, "All right, I'm drinking the beer."
Oh boy. When back in my day, we had the pull tabs, right? So Dad would ask for his beer. You'd have to go in there, grab the boom, pull the tab off, take it into him.
He just
Steal
back
a-
in my day does.
Steal a sip, and then throw the pull tab away because he didn't want the pull tab dropped back in, because sometimes I used to drop the pull tabs back in there. Some of you guys don't remember those, right? The whole tab used to come off. It wasn't just to poke a hole in the can. The whole tab used to come off, and people used to hang those up. And
Yeah, that's definitely back in the day.
Yes, DGen Dougie, please talk to your brother-in-law and message me on Twitter or Telegram. On Twitter, it is Black Hexican, or at Just Being Black, BLAKC, or on Telegram, it's Let's Talk About Hex.
Cool.
Before we since we're on the topic of cruises, you want to touch a little bit on when people can expect updates and pricing for the PulseChain cruise?
Yeah, any day now. We just need to get the information out to you on the website. We want to try to make it easier so that you don't necessarily have to arrange a phone call with me to be able to do it, to where you can just book it right there on the website. So that may take us, another week or so. But essentially, the pricing is what you see by going to Celebrity Cruises and searching for that cruise. I just would not book through them. You get a lot more perks when you book with the group. You'll get, free gifts to your room. They'll give us access to meeting rooms so that we can do our seminars and breakout sessions. They sometimes even throw us parties. Like on the Hex Cruise, we're going to have a private cocktail party. All of this is because we booked as a group. And our pricing on certain tiers of rooms was better at the very beginning. And they'll give us like a certain amount of time in which we can hold those rooms in that pricing. This is a top-notch boat. It's selling from Los Angeles to Cabo, 2 days in Cabo, 1 day in San Diego, and then back to Los Angeles, 2 days, 2 full days on the boat. So that's going to give us plenty of opportunity to have breakout sessions, educational opportunities and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the PulseChain live cruise. And I've already been talking to a lot of different people in the community. So I expect this to be an amazing, amazing turnout with lots of different projects and lots of different communities involved.
Sweet. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Going to be fun. Look at that.
This photo is so sweet. So this is
got a
real
PulseX pill.
Caribbean, like
I just
Caribbean, right?
Nice. Nice.
Schwanky.
Yeah.
Very swanky. Very, very swanky.
And that's what cruise line is that out there?
The
Celebrity.
Celebrity.
Oh,
And so what's really cool about them is how many different tiers of rooms that they have. So don't feel like, if you can't afford an expensive room that you can't be a part of this. The interior rooms are very, very affordable. Last time I checked, the interior room for 2 people was less than $1,000. So to get, let's say $500 a person for a 6-day cruise is amazing, like amazing. So it's definitely doable for any category of price that you're interested in. Ewok says he needs a piano in his room.
So when do tickets go on sale for this this cruise?
We're already accepting deposits. The deposit for a room on this cruise is $500, and then the final payment won't be due for quite a few months. I'll get all that information out on the website in the upcoming days, and we'll also start putting the pricing on the website in the upcoming days.
Sweet.
And then what are the dates of this cruise again?
This is December 1st through the 6th. So you have another opportunity to spend the Hex birthday.
Hex
with your
birthday.
favorite bunch of Mexicans.
Oh,
Yes.
Someone else's birthday.
Yes. Guess what? It's my 40th. I mean, I can't believe it, but yeah, it's my 40th birthday. And somebody else is turning 40 this year too, huh?
We're both 83, huh? I didn't know that.
Man,
You too, bullish?
Yeah, on
I'd
May
take-
11th.
I'd take 40 again. I'd take 40
I've
again.
been
Anytime.
telling everybody that we need to have a F It I'm 40 party on December 31st, because then that's like everybody's birthday. Like everybody that turned 40 that year,
I like
by the 31st, we'll be able to say F It I'm 40. Yeah.
Shit, man, I'd be
Yes.
ecstatic to get 40. Give me 40.
Right.
Just you don't even know how good 40 is. 40 is good. 40 is good.
I feel great about 40.
I do
Yeah,
too.
you should. You
I
should.
feel great. I'm doing like a complete shock to the system.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's like when your head starts popping out of your ass around 40. It's like
Wow.
you start realizing some shit that you hadn't realized before because you hear a big pop, and that was your head coming out your ass.
I'm literally getting on the Nürburgring and jumping off a plane.
Oh, nice. So, cool. So, anything else we got to go over, because it is FN Hangout and we got some people waiting to come in. Anything else we want to hit before we start bringing the guests in?
Nope. Let's hang.
Yeah.
All right. So let's hang. So one of our new regulars, the oddly silent Max Yaspin, the Mr. Compassionate of crypto compassionate, and it's himself, the Hextrovert. What's up, my peeps? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Hey.
Excited for the PulseChain tour. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, wish we were heading over the pond there. I'd love to get out that way, but we're going to be doing U.S. this year.
We're heading your way. We're gonna support the tour. I believe a couple of the MCR people are going to come to the Bay Area one, and then maybe later in the year we'll do the Texas one.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Excited.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing people from all over the world come to these, because I know that's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah,
We'll
likewise.
get some people coming.
Hey, congratulations, team. Bullish, RG, SJ, Black Hexagon. Awesome job. Looks great.
Thanks.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, let's go out and onboard some folks, and we need everybody. We need everybody to support and get out there and drive some folks out there and make some noise. I know what happens with meetups like this, and if we get everybody behind it, eventually, what you can do with something like this is you can literally fill stadiums if you do it right. It just takes us getting out there, getting the word out, everybody coming together, and getting excited about it, because we're gonna have some good footage of everything that's going on. We're gonna have some good clips of everything that's being said. We won the game. We won the crypto game. We beat everybody. And when PulseChain and PulseX are out, I mean, this next bull run going into 2024 is going to be probably crypto's most epic bull run to date. And we're going to be sitting right in the front of it, right on the freaking nose of the rocket, baby. Right on the nose of the rocket.
Yeah.
It's true.
Whatever we can
Exciting.
do to help promote promo videos, we'll put up on our YouTube channel. Obviously, our Twitters, we're happy to help wherever we can as well.
Cool, my man. Appreciate you. We really appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting all the Hexicans in the tri-state area because I talked to so many of them online, and everyone's been like trying to do a meetup for like over a year, and no one's really like said, okay, let's do this, and now we have one. So
I just want to meet you, Bullish, so I can see your face.
Yeah. Hey, Bullish, I just threw down Brooklyn on the calendar to come out there. I threw down Austin, Phoenix, and of course Seattle and Portland as a meetup for all you guys. I'm in for at least 5 or 6 of the visits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. Yeah, like if you want to meet me, like definitely in person. I have no official plans of doxing myself online for security purposes, but hey, if you want to meet me in person, hey, no problem. I'm not hiding from anyone.
Attaboy.
Good times.
Nice. So what are you fellas up to? What's going on this Friday night? Did you guys go out and test the test net and get your stable coin action going on the bridge?
It's actually Saturday here, Easter. I'm going to go and see John Wick with my son later today.
Oh, that's good.
We're doing some graphic work when I got hit up and said, hey, FN Hangout's on now, and they're showing off the tour. So I quickly went to the website and joined in and just thought I'd try and get up to speed. So I haven't even had a chance to go through the website, and I came in after the show had already started. So yeah, pretty busy for school holidays and Easter break down here at the moment.
Nice. Well, don't forget the Telegram room is PulseChain Tour Live.
Already joined. We've all joined already.
Right on.
Awesome.
Good deal.
We'll promote that through our TGs as well.
Well, let's see. We got somebody else popped in here. Oh, here he is. What's
Hello.
happening, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, guys?
And ladies and gentlemen, the
Hey.
Hex Lion himself. That's what's going on, buddy. How you doing?
Hello, everybody. How is it going? I'm doing great. I've listened in, so awesome tour you planned out there. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up the stick where you guys handed off, and we're gonna go and get another year out of this, right?
Yes, of course, absolutely.
How's things going with you guys out in Europe?
I mean, I'm in South America. I'm in Colombia. It's pretty interesting. So we are like spread all over the world. Now, Kaylin in America. I'm in South America, in Colombia. David is in Mexico, and one of our guys, Mars, is in Germany, and one other guy is on Madeira, so like in island of Portugal.
Nice. Are you guys going to be doing some European touring still?
Not like touring, but we will do a German meetup this summer, and there will also be a meetup in Hungary in Budapest. Like not planned by us, but also Hexicans like doing stuff all over the world. It's pretty cool to see. And yeah, then of course the Hex cruise, no, end of the month. How much more? Like 2 more weeks, no?
more
And
weeks,
this
man.
time, like for
Two
sure,
more
no?
weeks.
Like this time for sure. This
That's
will
gonna
take
be
place
fun.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's going to be
And
fun.
then, Patrick, I don't know if you wanted to announce that Crypto Sparable KSB is putting their full support behind the PulseChain Live tour and what you guys are doing to support this tour.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, first of all, Captain, I guess you got like the best supporting team like behind you. You will have a great time. I can tell you that much. And then I know that you have like those 7 major seminar stops, right? Starting with Dublin in North California in the end of May. So what I would like to do from KSP TV Crypto Sparbuch is I would like to do a giveaway on each and every major seminar of 1 million pulse and 1 million pulse X coins.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Look at that. KSB coming through and dropping a million Pulse X at every tour to somebody. Hey, man, how are we going to do that? Are we going to have a contest? Are we going to have them box for it? Or I say we have like a death match, like just put everybody in a room and just have them go at it. Last man standing, woman standing gets the 2 mil.
It's going to be a lot of bodies.
What I know is Kaylin is pretty skilled when it comes to organize and perform giveaways.
Yeah.
I hate giveaways. I don't do giveaways.
Cool. If we had like a really like big giveaway, and then we did one of those like last man standing things where like everybody puts their hand on the tour vehicle and the last person gets the big kitty. I mean, we've seen that stuff happen.
Yeah.
You'll have people
That stuff goes viral too.
It
Think
does.
about this virality.
Yeah, the marketing.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like it.
Wheels are spinning.
What happens when she's got to go? There's still 3 people
I know.
holding on to
Hanging on
it.
the fence.
yeah. But what if like if SJ needs to go? You know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to do it when the tour ends or something.
Oh, jeez. There's some okay, yeah. Well, the suggestions are coming in now, so
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Thunderdome.
Kaylin, like with those kind of games, aren't men like in favor in general? Because you know they don't care so much if they need to pee or not.
Hygiene. Well, most of those contests they give you like bathroom breaks. Like every 4 hours they'll give you like 5 to 10 minutes for the bathroom, and then you got to be back before the timer goes off.
So intense.
So there's definitely ways around that.
I say we do a quiz after captains talk, and then he can hand out quizzes, and whoever gets the highest in the quiz from captain's talk to get the money.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sure we can come up with something great here.
I want new
I'm
people
on
to be able to.
ChatGPT
One
right
of
now.
those chili pepper contests.
I want people that don't know
Spicy.
Hex, that don't know crypto to be able to win too. I want them to be able to participate, because that would be like, you know who would win. The Hexicans would hands down. The guys that have been around, they would win. But I want to be able to give it to like the people that are just showing up there. That's exciting, you know. But some kind of cool.
You know what, like how we did it on our tour with the raffle on the event itself. You know, like from the get-go, some of the OGs just did not take one of the raffle tickets, and you know, then like that, and it's fine, you know. And sometimes, like I don't know how we did like 40 of them, over 40 of them, and I guess like 2 or 3 times some OG won, and like 2 out of the 3 times this person like gave it away again, you know, like. One gave it like, yeah, I will give it to the kids, and one gave it like to the onboard he brought to the workshop, you know. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
it's not like it will only go to OGs or something.
We gave double raffle tickets to no pointers. So if you were in Hex, then you may got 1 raffle ticket, and then no pointers got 2 raffle tickets. So that doubled your chance at winning, and it was just always a raffle. But being that we have 1 million Pulse and 1 million Pulse X, we could maybe do a raffle for no pointers, and then for all the people that are in the community. One thing that Patrick, you had said before, is you wanted to see people come out with some spirit, right? You wanted the best dressed Hexican, like the person that came out looking, you know, with the best swag,
merch, with the gear,
spirit, right? So maybe the other giveaway is for the most, you know, wild outfit or something like that. So tons of ideas.
We can come up with creative things. So I just mentioned like Pulse and Pulse X, you know. So we didn't talk about like some side things, you know. So we can also do like a Hex giveaway, for example, for the hexiest person on each and every event, for example. It's like
I like the raffle
idea.
ticket ideas.
But then it's hard to say like, okay, who is really the hexiest person on it? You know?
Yeah,
It's
right.
Because obviously it's like
But-
SK and Black Hexican, so you know, and then it's RG, so you know, it's if you already have like your top 3 for every event, it's hard to choose, like who is the
I don't know,
hexiest person in the room.
but this bull with the VR goggles looks pretty sexy to me.
I think that like the raffle idea is good, and having different things that get you more tickets. Like for instance, for every no coiner you bring as a guest, you get a ticket. And do things like that, and give people more tickets for doing certain things, and then that way they just have more chances to win in the raffle.
I like it.
You learn one chapter of the sci-fi book out of your brain, and then
if you can recite.
SJ has that down.
SJ would get them all.
She already won.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. I'm disqualified. I know too much.
But yeah, of course, it could be like a little competition or a contest. I also like to get the events in front of the people a little bit more. That I don't know, like that it's a competition which is going on like once the first event finishes, for example, then like already the competition for the next one starts, and then maybe there is like a weekly competition stuff, where you can win raffle tickets, and at the event itself you increase your chances of winning.
I like it.
Sounds good.
I like it. We got to come up with some ideas.
I mean, we got some crazy ideas in this chat. I see a mechanical bull somebody suggested.
Nice. That'd be easy to do in Austin.
With VR glasses on it?
Specific.
Those things are hard to ride.
Yeah. I guess that's the point.
Yeah, I was on one for the first time last year. It wasn't pretty. I didn't last long.
Yeah, no, forget that.
We definitely need like some sort of competition where the referee needs to be a captain, right?
Yes.
That would fit.
I will ref. I will
Sword
definitely
fight.
ref.
I will ref.
Sword fight.
Whoever loses has to go off the plank.
Duel.
Walk the plank.
We can do some duels. Some hatch battening. Batten down the hatches. We can batten them down the fastest. We'll come up with some cool stuff. I think so. I kind of like the idea of the hand on the bus thing too. That's kind of cool. But that might make for a late evening. I know there's going to be some Hexicans that ain't going to be leaving that bus.
Yeah, join the Telegram and
I'm
drop
gonna need to
ideas in there.
sleep. That's a little creepy.
I mean, it depends, Captain. Like how spicy you want to do it. I mean, if you give away like 500,000 hex, yeah, of course. Like I guess there would be more hands than bus.
Yep. There'll be more hands than bus. That's for sure.
That's hilarious.
All right. Well, good. It's launched. It's out there. The Telegram room is live. Everybody's moving and shaking.
Baby, fly.
Our last few months of work and planning has finally come to fruition. Thank you, team. You guys have done a fabulous freaking job. I know we're not done yet, but you guys have really tore it up, man. I appreciate you guys working your butts off and getting this done.
Yeah, this stuff takes a lot of work, so appreciate what you guys are doing.
It does. It takes a lot of work and a lot of money and a lot of effort to pull these things off and to give value. I mean, we've got to bring the value. We've got to be able to teach. We've got to be able to network with one another. And given all of these other projects, they're just deserves and some time at an event with a bunch of Hexicans around. I've been very reluctant to promote any other of the ecosystem's products on this channel, and I'll keep it that way, just because I want to stay pan Hex. I think Hex is the GOAT, and I want everybody to understand that message here at Discourse Syndicate. But out there on the road, and when we're doing this PulseChain tour, it is necessary for adoption of the PulseChain for the other players to get their 15 minutes of fame, their time in the sun, their accolades for what they're doing. Because I do appreciate each and every one of them. They've all done great jobs, and there's some of them that are shining better than others right now. And then there were a few of them that just came out with crap products, which happens, you know. So that's why we got to be careful on what we say, to what we shill to people, or what we allow to be shilled in front of our people. I take that very seriously, because the one thing that we built here is trust. I've been trying to build trust with this community the whole time. I want everybody to know who I am, what I'm about. My word is my bond, and you know, that's what this has always been about, is doing what's right for the Hexican community and not making money off of it. I'm not taking a dime for this. This is for you guys. I'm going to pay this crew here. They're going to get taken care of because they're doing all the work. I'm just doing what I regularly do, and that's get out in front of Hexicans and talk about Hex and talk about DeFi. And that's why I'm in this. I've already been given mine. You know, Richard Hart took care of me. So, and with his products, by the way, SEC, just to let you know, he hasn't wrote me any checks. So this is for you. This is for you, Hexicans. That's what I'm doing it for. And this team here deserves, you know, you to come and support them.
When you guys are in Phoenix, I'll reach out to you guys. I'll help you guys in Phoenix.
Yep.
So.
And let me answer Russ real quick. No, I didn't mean other ecosystems. If I misspoke, I meant other products being built on top of PulseChain. There are a bunch of them. Some of them are good. Some of them are crap. They all deserve a little bit of accolades for their work, and some of them deserve to be, showcased because they are doing good jobs. There are a couple products out there that are looking like they are going to be very successful on the PulseChain because of how the PulseChain is going to function for them. So this is what I'm talking about. So just to answer you, I didn't mean other ecosystems if I misspoke.
So before we segue into FN Hangouts, can I show something real quick?
Yeah. Well, this is FN Hangout. We're just talking about the tour.
Let me play this.
Just gonna sit here and watch Hex burn. And that's alright because I love the yield I earn. Just gonna let all my T-shares mine. And that's alright because I hold 5555. I hold 5555.
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. Just bought Hex in the same night. Let it burn twice. T-share price never goes down. Always upright. 555, 5 nights. It's like I'm in flight. High off of Hex, rich off the rate. It's like I'm earning back all the time that I spent in case in the rat race. And right before I'm about to drown, that's when riches save me. It's freaking crazy, and I love it. Hey, no one's gonna believe in you. That's okay, don't trip. You'll get the last laugh when the rocket takes off in their face. And when it's good, then it's going great. I'm Superman with the wind in his back. She's always lame, sometimes it's down and it's awful. Don't be so ashamed, it snaps back all time highs. Here we go again, I made plans on it, and I'ma take it all the way. Just know you came to the right place.
Just gonna sit here and watch Hex burn. And that's alright because I love the yield I earn. Just gonna let all my T-shares mine. And that's alright because I hold 5555. I hold 5555.
Had a girl. That was great. That was so freaking great.
SJ, did you make that out here in Arizona?
The parts where I'm out in the desert.
Yeah,
in Arizona. Yeah.
Okay, I figured because you were just here. We just
Very
had dinner,
cool.
so
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that was good stuff. I was just gonna leave, y'all.
I knew you were. That's why I was like, let me play this before she leaves.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Way to go, Bullish.
That was amazing, really, to get to collaborate with him. I saw his talent and I was like, I've been wanting to do something with my voice for so long, and that just came to me one night. I was like, what could I sing? Like, what could I turn into something? And that hook came to me, and I was just like, I wonder if he'd be into this. So I sent him that hook, and then we just kind of went from there, back and forth. It was great. Yeah, had a good time.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We just had an interview today. It was cool.
yeah,
I gotta watch that.
I had him on my show 2 weeks ago when he really started blowing up. Yeah,
Nice.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
Good.
for the love, everyone. I'm gonna take off.
SJ, we'll
Have a
see you,
good
hon.
night. Bye,
Take
guys.
care. Yep, that girl's getting ready to get busy. Getting busy. Right on, right on.
In Vegas. All the organizers were busy in Vegas.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
So
back
so
out
Captain,
there.
I would have a question. I'm not like a cruise expert. Is there anything I need to prepare for the end of the month when we meet in Fort Lauderdale?
Just stay away from all the drugs out in the Caribbean. Don't get any. Don't get caught up in that.
Don't bring your ledger.
Don't bring your ledger.
I hope I don't need to.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody something about cruising. The best thing about cruising is being on the boat. I love being on the boat because when you get off the boat, you're like in tourist trap hell. Like it is like the worst of the worst tourist traps. I mean, they're selling you fake watches and you name it. It's all over the place down there in the Caribbean. So if you do get off the boat, try and find out where to kind of divert yourself somewhere else and get off the beaten path a little bit. And if that's what you want to, if you want to go see some stuff in the town versus walking through all the tourist trap shops where the boats pull in. So that's the one thing. But man, staying on the boat, getting served hand over fist and eating all the good food and hanging out the pools and the jacuzzis with all the Hexicans. I mean, it's just going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. And then there's casinos and everything else.
Yeah, at first I was wondering like with the food special package what they have, but then I decided no. I mean, we are so much Hexicans on the boat, and I will just stick with the main dining room, which is like it's not like a bad thing.
It's really good food. I mean, they really do a good. And then lobster night is like always special because you just pile up as many lobsters as you want, and just keep bringing them, keep them coming, and so it's the food is just fabulous in the main dining rooms. Now there's now that they have restaurants and like you have to pay to go to most of the restaurants now. I think that's kind of like everyone's like, it's nice having somewhere else to go into, but I'm telling you, the main dining room, that's where it's at. The food is really, really good. They don't spare any expense when you're in the main dining room.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds awesome.
And if you have a suite on the boat, they actually have like a special suites only space that has even more food options and drinks and everything. So, I mean, they really take care of you. Of course, they're trying to upcharge and get you to buy other little things, but you'll be fine.
Do I have a suite?
It's great.
I do have a suite.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So one thing I want to share before I go related to the cruise. If you guys don't know who Schmyrus is, he is an artist in the community. We teamed up with him because he'll be on the Hex cruise to make these Hex.com posters. We've named it Hex Minor Leagues because, Richard changed it from staking. And it has all the different characters. I don't know if you can zoom in and get close to it. But the first release of these posters will be on the Hex cruise. Even if you're not going on the cruise and you just love this poster, you can come and pre-order the poster and they'll start shipping out right after the cruise. You can either buy the poster and get the free NFT, or you can buy the NFT and get the free poster. He put a lot of work into this poster and it's beautiful. These characters are all hand drawn. So I can't wait to get my physical copy when we get on the boat. The website is hexminorleads.com. So if you guys will support that and go and check out this website, I would really appreciate that. And I know Schmyrus sure would as well. The last thing I want to say before I go is that we will also be presenting the Hexi Awards on the Hex Cruise. So if you go to ksb.tv, you still have an opportunity to vote for Discourse Syndicate, vote for KSB, vote for whatever Hexican you felt like really contributed their time and their skills in 2022. It is for last year. So For some of the people that are just coming out now, I'm getting a lot of messages like, "Where's Westcott? Where's this person?" It is from last year, but we will do it again for 2023. So you'll have opportunity to show your love to those people as well. But yes, we really want to get a lot more votes in for that. And we will present those awards on the final day of our cruise at our cocktail party. And we'll do a live stream for those of you who aren't there, so you can still be a part of that. So that's all I got. I appreciate, being here and you guys supporting the tour and all that we're trying to do for the community. But I gotta go. So see you guys next time.
All right. We'll see you. Thanks for coming.
Take care.
Hi, Kellen.
Later.
Take care.
I'm out of here too, guys. It was good seeing you, Captain. Thank
right,
you as
Corey.
always for having me on, brother. I'll see all you
Thanks
guys.
for coming. Thanks. Right on, right on.
And I also wanted to check in, to make the announcement of the Pulse and Pulse X I have for the tour, and also like to check in if everything is going smoothly for the Hex cruise. Tell all the people that it's definitely going to happen, and that's for sure 2 more weeks. And
more
yeah.
weeks.
It
is.
I
Right.
wish you guys a happy Friday night hangout. Yeah.
Patrick, thanks.
All
buddy,
the
for
best.
coming.
And
Thank you for
Captain,
everything.
looking forward to see you soon again in real life.
Yep. We'll be hanging again. See you, buddy.
Yes,
care.
definitely. Bye. Take care,
Bye-bye.
guys. See you.
All right. Did you say you was leaving Bullish, or you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out here in a few minutes too. I've been stuck on this machine since like 7 a.m.
No, you go get some rest, man. I appreciate you.
But
Tearing
yeah,
it up.
I appreciate all the community members, everyone who joined tonight, share this stream with us, and looking forward to seeing people on the road, seeing people in real life.
Oh, he's saying it. You can see him. You can see him unmasked.
I'm not
Unmasked.
hiding. There's actually a few people who've met me in person and know what I look like. So in the community, so yeah,
Were they
I'm not hiding.
surprised, Bullish? That's what I want to know. From your voice to when they saw you for the first time, did the voice?
Oh, people are shocked because everyone thinks I'm black. So when they see me, they're like, "Oh, I thought you were black."
I wasn't gonna go there, but thanks for answering.
I'm a light-skinned Dominican.
Light-skinned Dominican, huh?
But yeah, but everyone have a good night. You guys always catch me behind the scenes. So peace and love. Everyone have a blessed night. Take care.
See you, buddy.
See you, Bullish.
Yeah, that's the hardest working man on the team right there. Always busting. Then he passes out. Like this guy here, Mr. Crypto Kool-Aid. They go for hours and hours like Energizer bunnies, and then they just fall over. And then you lose them.
Once you hit 40, man, it's downhill from there. But man, what a great presentation tonight! What a fucking fantastic presentation.
Yeah, we're out. We're ready for this. This is going to be a good
Kool-Aid.
What up? And I'm grinding away right now. I'm actually picked up a second-time job doing a $1 billion mobile game in Ukraine, so helping them out. And they have no idea what crypto is. And if I fluff my tail feathers, we might actually have a huge project on PulseChain.
Awesome.
Hustle never sleeps, but yeah, fucking fantastic show tonight.
You're always awake all the time.
Yeah. I've been doing 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. in America, 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. in Europe.
Nice.
Yeah.
He always pays me out in spaces when I complain that I've been online for like 18 hours on computers and it's midnight in Australia, and he's like, suck it up. It's like 6 a.m. here.
I mean, I'm good for something.
Yeah, you just tell it as it is.
So what's up, Kool-Aid? What you doing?
Building a modular kit for this game. So I'm playing with Rise Over Run, which is how stairs and incline move over your feet. Nonsense shit. But yeah, I've got a shit ton to get done by Saturday because I got work to do for you.
You sure do.
I know.
You sure do.
What about you? How was your sauna time?
Oh, I'll tell you what.
I tell you what, I'm going to move in under your bed.
I'm telling you, the sauna is that's Everybody.
What you need is a hot tub. You got to do the combination. You bake in the sauna for a little bit.
Well, we're building a
and
hot
the
tub in the backyard. We're having a hot tub put in the backyard.
It's magical. Then you just need a steam room, and then you have the whole spa.
I was just gonna say, have you had the steam room yet?
No, I mean,
No.
I've done steam rooms before, but and plus I'm native, so we have our sweat lodges, which are basically steam rooms, but very, very, very hot steam rooms. If you've ever been in a real one, they throw 12, 13 rock sweat, man. Woo, boy, you're getting fried. You're dying in there. But so the sauna that I have is just an infrared sauna, but it gets up to 150 and
nice.
And you spend 30, 40 minutes in there and it's just like refresh, it just like resets you. Everything's freaking nice.
How's your back now after that, right?
Oh, and your back, your neck, and doing all the therapy and stuff has been. Got to take care of yourselves. A lot of people, they get money and they start wrecking themselves, right? They start eating like shit. They start drinking more. They start stressing themselves out. They start, cheating on people and doing weird shit. And it's just stress and more stress compounded on more stress and bad eating habits and not working out anymore. And, getting a case of the fuck it's and I'm rich now, just, and it's not good, man. It's not good. It's destructive. So everybody be careful. Remember that sudden wealth syndrome doesn't just have to do with your mental capacity and issues, but it has to do with physically what you do, and take care of yourselves because 40, 45, 50, 55 comes and life changes, guys. Life changes. And if you're not ready for it, it's not for pussies, that's for sure.
It includes sleeping, right?
Getting old is not for pussies.
Yeah.
Not at all. What are you saying now?
I said that includes sleeping in the looking after yourself.
I know.
The hardest thing to do when you're an ADHD freaking brain freaking person that has a million things going on, and it's just you finally turn your head off at night, and then whatever it is you use to turn your head off, if you have to take freaking a pill or a freaking smoke something or whatever, whatever turns you off at night, hopefully you get to stay asleep. Because me, when I'm able to go to sleep, like crash
You're
out,
lucky for that,
but only sleep for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'm back up. And
now, like for me, my editor just bricked, and then I tried to fix it while I was listening to you guys on stream. Then I bricked two of my monitors, so I had to reinstall the drivers. What I do for a living is pretty complex. So soon enough, I'll be out of the rat races of other people's problems for it, and that's when the better health nonsense comes. But we're almost there, and that's the real trick, is always paying attention to that and moving forward through it. But the most thing that you can't do is say you cannot do something. Never say you can't. You can always do something better for yourself, better for others.
How can I? Yeah. Self-love.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. I spent last week doing about every day doing that sauna and hot tub deal that you're talking about. And my body said, thank you.
But no, I mean, that's why I'm a hot tub Nazi, is because I got crushed in the trucking accident. I sit in a chair for 18 hours a day. I run the routine around the clock, and you have to uncompress the way that all the stress, tension, everything compresses back down to you. And someone was mentioning the cold tub to hot tub. Butter, man, that is where you really get some delish in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not ready for the cold tubs yet.
Oh my God, you in the car coming back from Vegas, and it was misting snow. It wasn't even snowing.
It was fucking snowing, dude. That was snow coming down. It was white shit on the floor. It was it was freaking snowing when we were in Barstow. And you can't tell me otherwise. I survived the blizzard of Barstow and drove right through it.
You weren't driving. I was driving, thank God. But I had a student back when I was trucking. I called him Puppy, but it was a guy out in Dayton, Ohio. And he had to wear 3 long johns on because he got so cold. And my trick to driving around the clock is to freeze yourself awake. I've got other tricks, but that one works. And when I tell him to come out, he would like poke his eye out of the little thing and then go back into his hole when I was talking to him, poke his eye out because he couldn't handle fucking 70 degrees.
Oh, look who we got here. We got Crispy showing
What's up, bro?
And we got Crispy.
What's up, guys?
Right now.
Hey, fella.
Good.
There we
How
go.
you been, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I forgot to turn off the other YouTube, man. I was wondering why I could hear everybody.
I always do that too. When I pop in the room, I'm like, which browser? Which one's playing? Shut the fuck up.
Got my. Hey, how you guys doing? Hi, Kool-Aid.
Good
What's
to
up,
see you,
man?
sir. Good to see you. The site's looking fire, man.
It
The
is,
site
dude.
is
Yeah,
looking
thanks.
Really
fire.
looking good.
I
Loving
was
it.
just sitting here listening to you guys talk, working, and so I thought I'd jump on. Hey, Compassion, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Extrovert.
I think the best conversation I ever had with Crispy is he texted me at like 6:30 in the morning, and I immediately called him back. He's like, "Jesus, you're faster than McDonald's." I'm like, "Well, you happened to hit me up at the right time before nap time."
Yeah.
Yeah, we just connected, aren't we? Very easy.
Yep. So, what are you and Access doing to push the stuff more? Or what can you share? I know every time I get to see you guys talk about it, it's delicious. And then also shout out to Dev Huey, and then shout out to Juan with HSI Watch. And these three people are kicking ass at showing analytics real time and proving not only do we have on-chain data, but we have on-chain utility to show the data.
Hey, don't tell anybody, but I wonder sometimes if I understand what the hell he's saying. You know what these guys are talking about. You know, I know we're all in our own lanes that way. Just like I can't build a game, man. But man, the stuff's on fire that they're coming up with and digging into. I end up mostly when I'm working, particularly with Axis, right? He's coming up with these ideas of things to show, and I go build. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That type of stuff. But yeah, there's all sorts of new things coming. We kind of envision, you know, being able to onboard non-hexicans that are already in crypto by showing them stuff that they need, you know, that they know.
Yes.
You know, like who hasn't gone to Glassnode, right?
I think it's the interesting thing about most crypto bros or think that they know. A, can't do on-chain real analytics. B, don't realize how much stuff can and be used with that and how those mechanics actually bind onto each other, which is actually kind of wild. You know, if they've been in Ethereum since 2015, I'm like, well, you know what Etherscan is. And I'm like, but it's just Etherscan. Okay.
Yeah. Well, dude, you know, I think we put everybody on a pedestal. Like RG3 talks about this sometimes. These guys are just regular guys.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they're like 6 years ahead of us in that, you know, they bought Ethereum for 50 cents. Now there's some of them, yeah, sure, they're experts, right? But otherwise, they've just been down the path like we're going down, you know.
Well, it only takes one time to get lucky. He just had to actually show up and do something. 90% about being successful is just showing up, and that's why I'm in this community is because watching the Cappy. Like I was like, I'm gonna fucking show up and actually help and do something because I'm inspired. A lot of these other people, they buy memes, which are jokes, because they only know what a joke is. They haven't been taught what real utility can be and in the future. And that's what's cool about the Cap and his tour and all the rest is that get on the road, get in front of people, show that they have all of these tools, whether it's a simple UI and a simple explanation or a complex thing and a complex solution.
Yeah. And it's something about having a neck to choke. You know what I'm saying? Versus like somebody you're listening to online, you can never see them again or whatever. But you got a guy standing in front of you, looking you dead square in the eyes and telling you a story and telling you what's going on and telling you, you know, what they know and what they've been through. You know, that's valuable, because if you'll stand in front of somebody and do that, you know, then you're a different type of person if you're a scammer. You know, and usually people can see through that. And it's real hard to do in 2D world and in online world where people are sending you shit and you're reading stuff and you're trying to figure it out because this guy's so fucking polished on his streams and telling you this and that and the other. And he's got all these cool fucking backgrounds behind him and everything. And everybody's just, oh yeah, this guy must be legit. He looks like a real newscaster, you know? And so he must be crypto's legitness, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, when you get in front of these people and you really talk to them eye to eye, you know, something changes about them. They're not as confident. They're not as who they are. You can tell, you can tell when you get in front of those people if they're faking the funk on the funky dunk. And I call them out every time when I see them. Every time, like these guys are full of shit. They don't talk like that in on their streams. They talk differently in person, and you got to watch for that. And so being out there in front of people with a neck to choke and real eyes to look into and see real integrity in somebody's face, that's what's important. That's what's important.
It's modern day televangelism, because back in the day, you could have a greased slum bag on a screen, or you could see him on a billy pulpit on a stage. But when you actually talk to them, they don't understand shit of what they're saying. They only know the buzzwords to say for the follow through of their flock for what they need. And now we have that with influencers and people that think they know things that are also getting backhanded backdoor deals, all the rest of that stuff. Whereas when you put the utilities in front of someone to fish for themselves, then they can eat for a life. Everyone just wants to be given a fish. And that's the beauty about our community, is we teach people not what to buy, but why.
And how. Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
It's why my onboards are never allowed to listen to me, because you should listen to someone else you respect. Yeah. And at that point, you'll come with the vernacular and knowledge back. And you can't be like, my buddy Larry did this or said this. I'm like, no, you're not allowed to listen to me. Somebody else.
Yeah.
It's better if they don't listen to you, because then when they come back bitching when the price is down, you don't feel as bad.
I mean, my onboard was an idiot. I mean, he's a good guy. I love the guy to death. Fantastic character artist. But his onboarding skills were trash, and I lost out on a lot. Being given the tools to onboard correctly is probably the most single important thing. It's like understanding what email was before Google created Google.
Yeah. Well, that's the excitement about this tour. You're going to bring a lot of onboards out, and the joy about this Hexican community is the genuine, organic that everyone has as far as who we are.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I mean, we talked about the fluff and all that kind of garbage. You get to these meetups and you go, wow, this community rocks. It really does.
Yeah.
It's actually better than the token, is the community. And, I won't say what disease nonsense-y thing happened, but without that, we all never would have come together. It was a perfect storm of people that didn't know how to use webcams, didn't know how to stream, didn't know how to do all the rest of that, didn't really know what was going on, and was looking for something. And we found not just utility, we found community, we found love, we found passion, and we found other people to bind into that whole link of phalanx.
Yeah, amen. I don't think you can fake the authenticity, right?
No,
you can't. No. It's impossible.
And that's what really comes across, particularly in person, right?
Yep. And you got you got to get it there. It's one thing. We all became friends here on the 2D world. We started our the relationships that we all have, but it was in person where we solidified them. Where I knew who Coffee was when I met Coffee. I knew who Kool-Aid was when I met Kool-Aid. It was different. It just changes everything. And at that point, you can move forward and do things as a team. And that's what we've all been doing, like Crypto Spawbook guys, we started picking up the tour after they left it off last year. And what they do? The first thing they did is come in and support us. Said, hey man, what can we do? They didn't say, oh man, you're wanking on our idea, man. What's up with that bullshit? Blah, blah. No, they came. What can we do to help? I'm so glad you're doing this. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, we want to offer this. And it just phenomenal, man.
Patrick and Alan were the first Hexicans I got to hug. It was probably the most magical moment in my life, because I was living in this little box world of the captain's camera tech or whatever game dev that pops up and makes people laugh. But when I got to hug Patrick and Alan, magic. And that's really what it is when you get to see people in front of you, is the authenticity of who they are and what we all really stand for as humans.
Yeah, because we built this community grassroots from the ground up. Richard, other than the knowledge that he laid on us, other than the cryptos that he gave to us, You know, he's never really done anything else, you know, other than just be an example for us to follow as far as our crypto knowledge goes. And we took it by the horns and we created this whole thing on our own. It's an organic, you know, community that just and there's many different personalities and types, and there's business people, there's meme culture, there's, you know, pirates, there's, you know, game devs, there's the smartest of the smart freaking, you know, get on Etherscan and dig into wallets people. There's people that don't give a shit about none of that stuff. I mean, there's just all kinds of different folks out there that make this community as great as it is, you know, because you can go online any given time of any day and there is a Hex streamer going live. And he's going to be passing some different type of information out there, and you're just going to be able to either tap into it or say, no, pass on that. I got something else I want to see.
And hats off to the PulseTube.com for that as well. DR has an awesome aggregator for everything on Pulse. And that's the trick right there. And like what Cappy was saying is listen to the message, not the man. The message is why we're here, and the message is why we stayed. The man is who we appreciate to give us those tools as Prometheus and Fire.
Yeah.
Hey, let me throw this at you real quick. You know, you're talking about it being hard to stream, maybe because it might be not hard to stream, but there's so many streamers out there. Anybody listening, stand up anyways. Don't let that hold you back, because here's one of the big challenges we have is we're probably going to 10x, right? Our community. Maybe it'll be less. Maybe it'll be a lot more than that. Our culture needs to be adapted and maintained, but that can't be done without people standing up, really kind of show the way.
Yeah. And if you don't know what you're doing and you are nervous, I'll come on with you and not give a fuck. I don't care.
Hold on a second. We got another OG Hexican waiting in the green room, coming back into the FN Hangout. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Toby One Hex. Toby.
Hey,
my boy.
Hey.
What's up,
My only hope. My only hope.
Always a pleasure. Just a second, what Crispy was saying. If you don't know what you're doing, ask. If you're confused about it, just get out there and do it. The hardest thing to ever do is start. Once you have momentum, you're good.
You can just fake
and
it.
There's plenty of people that'll give you tips about software to use, microphones to get, all that sort of stuff. There's always someone who will give you advice and give you some direction.
Yep. I mean, that's why I run Kool-Aid University, is teach people how to do real CG and all the rest of it. I mean, Marco's my best fucking cohort and student because he slays. And I want people to slay with that type of stuff. So, yeah, reach out. All of us just want to help at the end of the day.
Man, back when Richard would answer DMs on Telegram more frequently to any pleb like me that would shoot him a message, he gave me advice on like what lavalier mic to use and like what stuff he was using for his camera and whatnot. So, and then RG gave me pointers with the cloud lifter. I think it was from him, and then Hexo. So, I mean, reach out to people if you don't know like what, stuff to get. And it doesn't always have to be like the Joe Rogan mic and like the expensive stuff. It's like the mic that Richard told me to get was like $20.
I've got $100 mic. It's not the best in the world, but I don't care. I build fake reality for a living. It's good enough. Yep. I just run on a regular webcam because I don't want to get my DSLRs out. It doesn't matter. Just show
and you
yourself.
never know until you start, like your audience will find you, it's like there's lots of different voices and yes, there's lots of streamers, but just like in real life, it's like there's some people that you click with and some you don't, or some people's styles that you enjoy or can learn from better. It's like, others that are just like, wait, what did that guy say? And it just doesn't work for you. And it's like, so the more the better, I think it's like, I love how much the community has grown. And even like those early streamers, I mean, like obviously RG, it's like, hands down, like, the OG of OGs and getting his face out there and doing it and learning on the go and being an inspiration to others. But it's like, the evolution of guys like Maddie, it's like, man, look at some of Maddie's first streams. I never thought Maddie would be what he is now. Like from those streams, he just seems so meek and like just genteel, and he's behind like a little folding table, and now he's like got everything all pimped out, and he's like, And then like all the crypto Sparbuck guy, I don't know. There's just so many. I love it, you know. And then Corey's coming up. Like, where did he go? Corey Gary was on here a second ago.
He's still in the chat.
There's a flavor
Okay,
for
right on.
everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming with him next week, I think. So that'll be fun. And it's like, and that's the thing too, is like you can cross pollinate. Like I started out on the Discourse Syndicate Hangout. You know, I popped in here and decided to show my mug, and then fell in with all you guys and made some real life friendships along the way. And it evolves. You know, I mean, it's really a true community. And I'm honestly, the reason I even hopped on tonight is I was having kind of a shitty day, and I'm like, oh, the Hangout's on. And I knew that, and I knew like I'd get on here for 15 minutes, and it would, you know, it'd turn my whole day around. So I love you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll shout out to both Side Effects and a Wild SJ. They're both my generals and my onboards, and look how far they've come themselves. Chris,
Dude, that Westcott video with her was fire.
Yeah, that's
fucking fire.
That is
So
great.
good.
So Chris has Side Effects, it's hard to spell, .io. He's got a story, he's doing well. But also he's the second head admin besides Hexmac on the Facebook chat. And then look how far SJ came. And because they just wanted to get involved. They didn't know shit. And I was saber rattling for 7 years so they should get into crypto. And they didn't want to listen. Then they found the community, and now they have everything, and they're kicking ass and taking names. It's beautiful.
And find your niche, you know, try different stuff. It's like, you know, I tried the music thing. I did the Hexaco video. It's like, you know, some people love it, some people hate it.
Great.
And it's like, and then, you know, I did my thing, right? And I had my fun with it. And then I shifted and did other stuff that, you know, and I just feel it out. Like right now, it's like Twitter, 98% of what I'm doing is just a daily TA update. And it's crazy, like how much more traction that I've gotten over there and how many more followers I get. Cause it's like, it's just really simple. It's to the point. People like it. And it opens doors, you know.
Yeah,
and the
man,
next thing you know, I've got DMs from some of those people asking about Hex. You know, they're interested in the TA charting stuff, and then they're asking me, you know, more details about Hex.
They
like
love
pointing in a
that
good
stuff,
direction,
man.
so.
They love that stuff. You throw a chart behind you, man. Boom, followers.
It's so wild that they care about a chart and not a t-shirt. It's just wild.
Well, that's a stepping stone.
They don't understand. It's a stepping stone.
Right. I know, chum the waters. I know.
They don't get it. They don't understand yet, and it's gonna be a while. We're gonna have to keep educating, but eventually people will catch on. Eventually there'll be we will have a viral moment. We haven't had that viral moment yet in crypto, let alone Hex. Mm-hmm. I think that we're still waiting for virality to happen. Now everybody knows about crypto. But what everybody knows is the shit that crypto is, because 99.9% of it is shit. So guess what? That's all they got to talk about is shit. Yep. And when you're just the 1% of something that's good in a shit bowl, you're still covered in shit. That's people, believe me, the people that I try and onboard, the people that, hey, my friend wants to know about, crypto, they heard about it and blah. And you go in there and you start talking to them and they're looking at you like, yeah, this motherfucker.
Yeah. Shit, well, the wild thing is that, like, let's just say
stuff.
Oh, go ahead, Kevin.
Well, I'm just saying that they at first, because of everything they've heard, how many times have they heard somebody come up to them and say, no, this is the real deal?
Oh, right.
How many times have they heard that?
Every time. No, this is different.
Right.
This
well,
different.
RG, like Hex, for all you guys, like when you've started to talk to people about Hex, how many times have they tried to turn the conversation around to tell you about their favorite crypto?
Oh, yeah. Then we have those folks.
And it's garbage. You know what I mean? It's like 99% of the time. It's like, what? It's like, it's for like a local car lot, bro. It's like, you're talking to me about a what? It's like, what kind of crypto is this? It's like, well, here's this resource and here's this resource. If you want to know more, call me up. But yeah, it's,
you could easily counter with that too. You'd be like, all right, awesome. What do you actually do in the community for that? How many people do you know that are grassroots people that are actually hitting the soup kitchens and actually doing something about that? Not only that, how much on-chain data do you have of that ecosystem? More than that, who gets paid for it when none of us get paid to do any of this and have normal knowledge of you? Ludicrous. Absolute ludicrous. The benefit is when everything's so easy that AOL discs are no longer cup holders, everybody has the internet. When everyone has the internet on the phone, everyone's lazy. They want convenience. We have a very, very unique time that we have the exact telemetry, resolution, knowledge, and utility to capitalize on this moment. with everything going up with the dollar and everything else, wackadoodle resolutions in politics because they know that they can't stop this storm anymore. We are so ahead of the damn curve. So ahead of the damn curve. And what we just have to show people is it's okay to learn. And if you get confused, ask a buddy. Have a buddy system that can show you a stream, that can take you to a place that you can learn and figure out the more complexities, but not be alone and scared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of shitcoin that's been thrown against the wall. The mud's been thrown against the wall, and Hex is the one sticking. We know that. And coming outside of this bear, we're going to shine. We are going to shine.
It's good to be in the position we're in. That's for sure.
Yep.
The way Hex has held its position and pumped and moved, and it's healthy. It's really healthy what's going on. And you're seeing a shakeout of a lot of those shitty wallets, I guess you'd call them, or wallets that had to do what they had to do. I don't like to say anything ill about anybody cashing out.
They should.
Whether they do it right or not isn't my concern. You should be limit ordering out just to let everybody know. Don't market sell out, especially if you got a big bag. Do it the right way. But, it's probably just amateurish or out of whatever need they have.
Or whale plays. Remember, that actually is a whale play too. But
a lot of these wallets are just drained until they're empty. It doesn't look like whales stay in the game. These guys don't. Real quick, everybody. So let me introduce one of the queens of our Hex community who's come to join us on the FN Hangout.
Yes.
A brave lady.
Is it Quinn? I got to go get my Colt.
No.
She's already heckling me about.
Hey, look out!
Look, I got the bandana.
Yeah. Happy birthday! Happy belated birthday!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
So
Listen, CZ's birthday has been going since January. Jay-Z tells me about it every day, and it goes for about 4 and a bit months.
It's New Year's to New Year's. That's how CZ's birthday works. It's New Year's to New Year's.
No, I'm ready for it to be over. I'm good. How you guys doing? What happened to Caitlin?
Oh, they all had to. They've been working all morning, all day, getting this website up and running. So they needed to go get some time off with their fams and stuff. Okay. But yeah, we announced the launch of the tour. We launched the website. We've got the Telegram PulseChain Tour Live Telegram room. If you're not in it yet, go get in there. They're all having discussions about what's going on, what places, and how you can help and participate and all that good stuff. And I think we're going to be coming your way twice.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. I think that we need to plan that out and let's make it happen because it's going to be fun.
You got it.
We literally just talked about it for a second. So I would love for that to happen in Texas. So if you have not been to my house on a meetup, it's amazing. Texas barbecue, y'all. We have so much fun. So it's good. Good food, good everything. So if you're here in Dallas area, yeah.
Go to Austin. It's not that far. It's only 2.5 hours.
No, listen, Austin as well, but Dallas as well too. So we have people in Oklahoma. It's on my border that love to come to the meetups, and we have a lot of North Texan people that can't make it to Austin. So it'll be great. It'll be
Brizology is going to hold you to being his sponsor.
I told him I'd get him
I will help him out wherever he needs.
Don't help him with shit. Don't help that man with nothing.
I love Britt.
Just have a stepladder.
That is my boy. Okay, that is my boy.
Briz is the man. I accidentally booked us a hostel instead of a hotel for the New Year's.
Are y'all going to snuggle and shower together?
No. There wasn't even a shower in the room. Funny enough, though, it was directly next door to where we were filming everything for the whole meetup. So location. I somehow fumbled that one.
Okay.
Did you guys share a bunk bed?
No, it was close though.
Yeah.
We were close to being snuggle buddies.
There's so many inappropriate jokes in there, but I'm not touching.
Yeah.
They're gonna be spooning and showering together. Trust me.
Yeah.
You've
Ouch.
never spooned until you've had a hexo next to you in bed.
Oh my god! I can't.
That's a big bear of a man right there.
You didn't sleep, did you? That had to have been a snoring. Like that. Oh my god! I can't even.
And believe it or not, it was me and Hexo and we had Wales only in the other room standing guard. Was armed. We're out in the middle of the woods in some freaking cabin that they stuck us in.
Damn.
We never met these people before at that time, and they stuck us out in this cabin out in the woods. Like, where the heck are they taking us? Out in the middle of the dark, you know? We're in this cabin.
Yeah, that's some Brokeback Mountain shit right there. Like,
Right? That's what I was. It's Georgia. We're in Georgia, and I ain't never been out in the back.
Close enough.
What the hell? Fucking
Close
some
enough.
hillbilly's gonna come out of here and freaking jack my shit. I didn't know what was going on. So
yeah.
luckily,
You're
Wales
like,
had
I
his
wanna
9 at him.
pay
He's like,
you.
I got you guys. Don't worry. You know, he took care of us.
Oh man.
I mean, the crazier thing is when I finally saw DC for the first time. That's one big boy. He is.
Yeah, he's tall.
His camera angles are not fitting for how large he is.
He's just a big man. Like the man's shoulders are like
huge.
this wide. He's a big dude, man. He is a
Be
big,
a
big dude.
fucking football player or a fucking like.
But
boxer.
he's a gentle giant kind of guy.
Sure.
Though. He's really.
Wow.
I had to look up, and I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ! I had to look down on your camera angle, man. Kelsey.
You guys, I can't. Like, y'all are like giving excuses of what's going on, but like, really, it's I want to quit you, and do not eat beans before that evening. Just saying.
That's funny.
Okay, so I literally came in at the last of this evening.
Yes,
Y'all
you
look
did.
like y'all are tired. Sorry, I had family issues, so.
Oh.
I mean, not a bad thing. There's just a lot going on right now. I have my whole family just moved in 2 weeks. My whole life has changed.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, the whole damn family's moving up again.
Everybody,
Yeah.
hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Keep your family
Yes, ma'am.
protected in one roof, and you know.
I like it. All right, everybody. Well, you got anything else for us, CZ? Before I'm going to close this thing up. Anybody else?
No, I just showed up for you
Nope.
to say hi. I
I
just wanted to
appreciate
pop it. I'm sorry I'm late. So anyway, but all you guys are amazing. I'm so glad to see all y'all. And let's
to
go
see you too, hon.
PulseChain. B4, let's go.
Right on.
Right on, right
Let
on.
the bands play. Let the
Woo,
bands
let
play.
the bands play.
Let the bands
Let's
play.
go.
All right, everybody. We'll get to PulseChainTour.com or go to PulseChain Tour Live on Telegram and go put your suggestions in, get your tickets for your city. Like she said earlier, the times are a little subject to change only because of venue changes on us or something. But other than that, the dates are solid. The cities are solid. And we might just have some venue issues. But other than that, we'll see you all on Monday night with Chat with the Captain, and hopefully Wednesday with Famous. Maybe
Might see you
have
in
a
Texas, CZ.
Yeah.
Thank
See you
you.
all.
Please get by with me. You know I got a hotel, so come stay with me.
All right,
Have a
have a
good
good
Word
one,
on the
everybody.
street. That's the
Love
word on the
ya.
street.